This is going to be the biggest year for Final Fantasy yet. We have so many Final Fantasy games that have come out in the past month and that are going to be coming out in the next year. 4 of them, to be precise. Those 4 are Final Fantasy Reunion Crisis Core that came out last month, Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, which is going to be going to beta testing this summer, Final Fantasy 16, which is going to be releasing this summer, and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, which is going to be coming out in December. That is 4 different Final Fantasies that are all going to be coming out in about a year or within a year of each other. That is huge. I don't think that we've ever had this many Final Fantasy games come out within a single year period. So I thought we should look over a few of them because I know there are a lot of people that may not be aware, especially when it comes to Ever Crisis. So Crisis Core Reunion is a remake or remaster, brought up to today's modern technology of what we have for graphics and things like that in gameplay. Crisis Core Reunion is just that redone in today's standard, similar to how it was redone with Final Fantasy VII Remake. It is great, it's amazing. I've watched a lot of people play it, haven't picked it up myself currently because I just got a PS5 and I want to capture it. And while I could pick it up on PC, I want to use that PS5. There's also Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, and this is going to be one of the bigger ones that people do not know about. Final Fantasy Ever Crisis is actually a mobile game that's going to be coming out that's going to go over the entire anthology of Final Fantasy VII. So that means Infant Children, that means Final Fantasy Before Crisis, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, and Final Fantasy Regular 7, and Dirge of Cerberus. I'm bad with words. Which is huge. They're going to have some gameplay showing that actually came from the trailer earlier last year, I believe, is when this trailer came out, and there's a lot of parts of this that are very different. Honestly, I think that the 7 part of it, right, the actual 7, none of the before, none of the after, kind of looks like the Final Fantasy VII remake that people always wanted. It looks great. I can't wait for it. I am a little worried because it is a mobile game that there's going to be some type of microtransactions that exist. I'm hoping that it's just a one-time payment. And if anything, maybe ads if it's free, but no microtransactions, please. Now, the next one I'm very, very excited for. I can't wait for more stuff to be releasing about this game, and it is Final Fantasy 16. The way that they have this set up with the Dominators and controlling the Aeons or whatever they're called in this one seems so good. The story that has been shown through trailers and stuff so far, absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see more of it because it just looks fantastic. Got a rugged, good-looking character that seems a lot more relatable, at least to the one that was in 15. Because this man's a grown person, and I don't know, it just seems more rugged than Noctis did. And lastly, we have Final Fantasy VII Part 2 Remake coming out towards the end of this year. I'm really excited for this. I recently went back and played through all the OG Final Fantasy VII, and I really want to see what changes they're going to make because there are obviously, spoilers, a lot of changes that happened in the part 1, like Zack still being alive and things like that, and all the whispers. End of spoilers. It's good. I really liked part 1. I'm hoping that part 2 is going to be really good and that they improve upon the systems that they had in part 1. I can't imagine that they are not. I think this one is going to be really, really, really good. But I don't want to hype myself up and end up disappointed. But I think I'll very much enjoy this. What is the one that you guys are excited for the most?